Welcome to another live session with the Butterfly Transformational Experience Group. My name is Fala Afalabi, self-confidence coach, licensed MSW, and when you know better, you do better is the motto of the group. And if you're watching a replay of this video, please comment below replay. Again, if you're watching a replay of this video, please comment replay. This program is now posted on YouTube at falascreativecoaching.com. Today's topic is Don't Despise Small Beginnings. I know we are all familiar with today's topic, Don't Despise Small Beginnings. This message has been preached by so many pastors in different fashion based on the biblical verse Zechariah 4:10. As you know, with human nature, when we hear something, we really do not take account of the message unless it affects us personally, including myself. With the way the world is going now, it's so easy for us to get consumed by what's going on in the world. There's so many things going on in the world right now. So it's understandably easy for us to get consumed, especially when you have to work and go to school, take care of your children. Sometimes you do not pay attention to the preaching, to the message that's actually being preached by your spiritual leaders. So this is just one of the topics that I just wanted to bring out, that we should not despise our small beginnings. Don't hate your humble past. That's another way of looking at it. Don't hate your past. The humble beginnings. Don't hate it. Don't look at it with such disdain. I am going to show you, by the end of the video, I'm going to use myself as an example of how, where I did not think about how the foundation of this group and how I started this group actually had a tremendous effect on in my professional world, in my professional life. So let me go with the topic before I start going off the topic. But that's what I do best. I will start talking about something and I will go and start talking about anything else. But I just like I stated before, don't use I want this platform to be used as an example, or as an example of things that we should be able to be grateful for. We should always be grateful. When you think of this platform, always think of this platform as a platform where you learn about gratitude. You should always be gratitude for every little thing that you do. I'm always talking about being gratitude and being thankful. You always have to be, give thanks for everything that you do in life. And also, don't disregard whatever you're doing in life. The thing that you're disregarding as saying that is not being benefactor, like saying that you don't need it, is actually the thing that's holding you up in life. Case in point, on my job, I've been tasked with running general meetings, and I hated that task. When they told me that I had to be running general meetings to let the staff know what was going on in the agency, I did not take too keen to it, because I have a fear of being ostracized by other individuals or staff or colleagues or my subordinates. I don't want them when I'm running a meeting and I'm being attacked. I don't want to have to deal with that aspect. So I was afraid of running these general meetings because I did not want to be ostracized, But then something dropped in my spirit and said, why don't you run the general meetings that you do on a weekly basis? Why don't you prepare it like you prepare for the Butterfly Transformational Experience Group? So you know what? I took the advice and I approached the general meeting just like I prepare for the Butterfly Transformational Group. And when I come online, I just don't come online and start talking. I usually go through a grueling process where I prepare the topic that's being presented. I research it. So when I use the same tactics with the that I use with the butterfly transformational group, that I applied it to the general meeting, did you know what? When I held the general meeting, just like I prepared with the butterfly transformational group method, did you know what? When I ran the meeting, everything ran perfectly. I had no quirks. I had no issues. I was able to present the meeting without any flip flops, and you will hear me on this occasionally. I will be presenting something and I will just have tongue tied. That's just being part of being a human being. That's just part of me. I will always gotta mess up, but that's just doesn't mean that I'm not being I don't know what I'm talking about. It just sometimes I get tongue twisted. That's just part of life. So when I ran the meeting, after I finished the meeting, people started commenting, talking about how I did so marvelous in the meeting, and I smiled to myself and I said, this is something that I was afraid of, that I was being ostracized. But I actually had the skills to run this meeting. And then that's when something dropped in my spirit again, saying that do not despise small beginnings. So, this year, April 8th, will be the third year that the Butterfly Transformational Group has been in existence. Now, as I was, and even though this group is going on 3 years, there has been some major hiccups along the way. But yet, I never took to the account of the skills that I've learned from the foundation of this group. It never dawned on me that I have acquired skills from this creation of this group, coming online, which you and discussing topics on a bi-weekly basis has actually helped me overcome the fear of public speaking. But because I had to think about it, I started clamoring up because I didn't want to mess up, but not knowing that I actually had the skills to run an effective general meeting. So I just want to use this factor. Yes, that the person that also comes online and talk and gives, different topic bi-weekly or or tri-weekly or even a monthly, is also has our own public fears, fears about speaking. So I just wanted you to use this topic as that, that's a motivational tool, that we gotta keep moving. Don't despise whatever you're going through in life. Don't despise it. I don't want anybody to look at their past and be ashamed of it. There's a reason why God called us to work a certain pathway. And as Joyce Meyer said, I like Joyce Meyer. When I'm from Joyce Meyer said, your past is not for you, but it's for the next individual. It's for the next individual. It's for the next people coming out after you, or people that are before you. Your life is a testimony to give people hope, to motivate them, for them to become their better self. And also, what I want you to also get, in this program is be comfortable with yourself. You cannot compare yourself with other individuals. I know you've heard about people that have become famous or they are so important overnight. But the same person that became famous overnight is nowhere to be found. They're nowhere to be found. The same way you rise to fame is the same way you will fall. And also, you have to keep a positive view of yourself despite the circumstances. And I know we are all familiar with the term having faith like a mustard seed. And a mustard seed is a very little tiny minuscule seed that is that becomes a gigantic. gigantic a tree, So don't think of yourself as not being significant. You are significant and you are loved. God created you for a purpose, and that purpose is going to be fulfilled. Okay? You just have to think of yourself in a positive light. Okay? Like I said, your past is your foundation. The mustard seed is your foundation. Not only is your foundation, it's also your grooming stage that is teaching you how to prepare for once you reach your better self. Once you reach your goal. Once you reach your goal, that is the seed of it, the mustard seed. Just like I stated, for the past almost 3 years, there has been some hiccups with the Butterfly Transformation Experience Group. I had 2 major health scares. I wasn't able to come online like the way I'm supposed to. Then I also ran into technical difficulties. But yet, it is preparing me. These foundational stages is preparing me for when the Butterfly Transformational Group is known worldwide. There's certain things that I'll be able to deal with. That I'm able to deal with because I have the experience going through during the foundational stages. And you must go through certain things in the foundational stage in order for you to be able to move on to the next stage. If you do not complete that stage that you need to come to get to the next level, you're going to be stagnant. And then you're going to get confused. You're going to get confused. And then you're going to get angry with yourself. Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it. So I really appreciate people who are coming on. I'm just running my mouth, but that's what I do best. And if you don't go through the lessons during the foundational stage, you will not be able to get anywhere in life. So we must go through those things that we have to do. It might be painful, but we have to go through it. So right now, this group is in the seeding stage, and there's lessons that we are learning from it. And so I just wanted to use today's topic as a motivational tool. Okay, and not every day we will be talking about stuff where I will always have to be teaching you about learning about different things. You should I should be able to present the group in different formats. I can't always present in the same format all the time. So I have to change up because change is the only thing that's constant in life. If you don't change, we are not becoming our better self. We have to become our better self. So I want to thank you all for coming on and listening to me. I really appreciate it. And also use this time. Let this today's topic be a reminder that you should not despise your small beginnings. Okay? There's a reason why God called you here. He called you here for a purpose. And that purpose will be fulfilled in life. So, take care. Oh, and anyway, I want to apologize. Last week I was supposed to come on, but I wasn't able to come on because I had a major technical glitch. And could you believe that this morning as well, as I was getting ready to come online, I also had another technical glitch. But I was able to take care of it. And get the ball rolling. So this is why I wanted to tell you that even me myself, I had a major technical glitch. Then I also had another technical glitch this morning that almost basically discouraged me. But I said no, I must come online and talk about this topic because sometimes we need a reminder that we shouldn't, you shouldn't discount our whatever we're doing in life. You'll be surprised at who's watching you and who's looking up to you. So, I will see you in the next 2 weeks. Take care and remain safe and be blessed. Bye.